Can Jermaine get there? It's a strong arm off. Could be an own goal, though. Look at that fall for Toby. Is he going to fall for him? Toby here for his second of the game. Can he get a shot off? Toby's not the best set to Matty Waldridge. He didn't duck out of it, though. He's done so well there.
He's done brilliant.
He scored against them earlier in the season.
To back and no time to lag. Up the tags.
All right, guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another #United game. It's Friday night football, and it's a big one. East Thurrock away. This is a club, obviously, we've got a lot of history with. We've played them already this season at home. It was a narrow victory, and that was the game that saw what some would call the phantom goal from Matt Waldridge. Did it cross the line? We don't know, but it counted on the night, and we got the win. And this is our first competitive fixture at this ground, a ground that I've spent a lot of time at. My dad was, of course, the physio here. Devs and Joe Keefe spent a lot of time here. Tom Anderson has played here more recently. Ollie Miles played here. That's who we signed him from earlier in the season. He actually played against us in the game we talked about. We are top of the form guide with 6 wins from 6. In fact, it's actually 9 wins from 9 in the league. If we win tonight, we will equal our best ever consecutive league win record of 10, which we've done twice before. Can we do it again in this season? We're going to find out. East Thurrock are sitting 8th in the league. They're also 8th in the form guide. They were going very well until they lost their last 2 games. They'll be looking to bounce back tonight. But before we get into the men's game, I want to talk about the women's team. They have got arguably the biggest game in #history coming up in a couple of weeks' time. Coventry United away in the FA Cup 4th round. It's huge. If we win that, and they're in the Championship, by the way, 2 tiers above us, we could play a Women's Super League in the round after. They just won 16-0 in the league last time out. Here's some highlights from that game. They're flying. If you're from the Midlands area, from Coventry, anywhere close to Coventry, we'd love to see you come to that game at Coventry United to support the women. Now, though, back to the men. Let's look at the team that Devs is sending out to play East Thurrock United. Philp is in goal. Brooks, left back. Matt Waldridge, right back. Haysom and Anderson, a centre half. Halford has been moved up the pitch. We'll see more about that in a second. Cornhill and PK are the centre midfielders, with Jermaine Francis ahead of them. No E-Man has been in fantastic form, as we know, but he misses the game due to tonsillitis. Out wide, Pedro Carvalho comes back inside. Toby is on the right, and Greg Halford starting up front for the first time for the Tags. He's in for Alex Teniola, who also misses through illness tonight. Can't wait to see what Greg can do up top. On the bench, we have Lewis Watson, Yoni Vukac, Ollie Miles returning to the squad for the first time in a few months against his old side, no less. Anthony Page and Kojo Apenteng. Up the Tags.
They will be out for, they'll be as fired up, and there'll be as much tempo to any side we've played against. That's what we've got to expect. Pitch is very heavy. We have to be mindful of that, looking after each other, making sure we play when it's on to play, but we play in the right areas. Don't get bogged down and stuck down in areas where we're going to put ourselves into trouble. Yeah, rest of it we just carry on as we've been going, but we do not let it drop off. This is an opportunity for us tonight. Let's go, come on.
Let's go. It's a weird one, this. We've played against East Thurrock before, but it's our first time coming here for a competitive fixture against East Thurrock. We've had a couple of friendlies here, but we are underway here. #in the pink and blue sort of makeshift home/away kit tonight against the yellow and black of East Thurrock United. Jermaine trying to get us off to a fast start here. We started very fast against Bury last week, hopefully more of the same.
They're looking to play as well. They're not just lumping it, they're looking to play.
Well, they were on a fantastic run of form. They've lost the last 2. Before that, they were one of the form teams in the league. Actually started off quite poorly, and then they just flew up the table on the edge of the playoffs. They're sitting in 8th now, and they obviously got relegated from the league above last season, so they'll be looking to get back in it if they can. Pedro, though, trying to get on the ball here. Is he through? Can he get a shot off? He scuffed it. He wants something. He's not going to get it, though. Meanwhile, Ben Brooks, who actually applied for an academy series but didn't turn up to a trial.
Okay.
Puts a corner in. Is that save? Was that off the bar?
I think he's punched it under a bit of pressure, I think, there. Delivery was good.
Cleared by the keeper.
Yeah, I think that could be an angle tonight. Pressing the keeper when the ball's at his feet here. Back passes. Not sure how comfortable he is with them.
Can we get on the ball here? Jermaine Francis finds Toby. It's bobbling, though. The pitch is
bobbling.
Difficult surface. Francis throws a foot at it. Cornhill rescues
well done,
it.
Max.
Toby's not the best set to Matty Waldridge. He didn't duck out of it, though. He's done so well there.
He's done brilliant.
He scored against them earlier in the season. Oh, and he's almost made it 2 from 2 games against East Thurrock.
I actually thought Jermaine was going to tap that in.
Was he in an onside position, Jermaine? I was worried if he had it, it would have not counted.
We can't really tell from this angle, but it did look like it went across his path.
Waldridge done ever so well there with basically a hospital pass from Toby. Headed away by East Thurrock. Brooksy gets there, gives it a name. East Thurrock with a chance now to play it over to the right-hand side, looking for the run of Pert. Sorry, no, is Ashman. Firm but not fair challenge from Ben Brooks, according to the referee. Free kick for the Rocks. Whipped in on the left foot. It's going to drop nicely in the box. And how's that not ended up in the net? It's not even a corner. It's a goal kick, but they've just taken that down, Tom. Tom Anderson heads away. Toby, can you predict the bounce? Come through to Greg. Greg, lovely little flick to PK. PK just sort of passes it into an area. And it is cleared. Tom Anderson with some defending to do. Misses the ball there. And now Pert coming forward, past Waldridge as well. Switches it over to the right for Ashman. The ball's really bobbling tonight. Big overlapping run from the right back, Sidwell. Can he deliver for the Rocks? He does put it in, but Philp catches it. Sent it long. Can Greg anticipate it? Can Jermaine get there? It's a strong arm off. Could be an own goal, though. Oh, it's wide of the goal, but was that legal tender there against Jermaine?
I don't think what's helping Jermaine's cause is he's not the tallest.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it was a high arm. I think he's just trying to hold him off.
Easy throw in again for the Rocks. Gets it back, the thrower. Chance for them to deliver one here. Looking for the run of Ashman at the back post, who's been left with some space here. He's got Critchley behind him. Doesn't use him, though. Still Ashman here. Waldridge watches him all the way. Good turn in the box. Great last-minute challenge from Jermaine Francis.
Good covering. Good covering.
Playing in the number 10.
It was needed as well, by the way.
4.
It was needed.
Really was.
Well, I was actually at the club when Harry first came in.
Yes, yeah.
And he looks a completely different player.
Yeah, really great.
Just turning into a man, full of loads of confidence.
60-odd games under his belt now as well.
Yeah, that's crazy. That. He's really cemented himself as a.
Yeah. Halford puts it in towards Toby. Can he get under it?
What a
my
finish!
Word. Toby O'Malone with a hell of a strike. Greg Halford, I think, with the assist and the flick there, but you just don't save those, Tom.
No, you can't save that. I mean, it's almost an impossible angle as well.
It's a little bit like the angle he scored from against Brentwood a few weeks ago, just a lot nearer the goal. But to get that in from there, really high finish. You know, his leg was almost over his shoulders when he hit that one.
Yeah, the height of the volley, good athleticism.
It's an assist for the deputising striker, Greg Halford, as well.
It's a good finish. It's a great finish.
Man can't stop scoring. I believe I'm right in saying that is Toby's 7th goal of the season, making the second joint top goal scorer, joined with Pedro Carvalho. Teniola still leading the way on 9, but that is his 7th goal of the season, and Greg Halford's 5th assist as well. So 1-0 to the Tags. Excellent stuff. I wouldn't say we're great value for it, but I also don't think they deserve to be winning. So who's here that you've played with them? Were you here when Toby was here?
Played with Toby.
With Harry, like you said.
Tom Anderson. Tom Anderson.
It might be it.
Matty Waldridge
coming through. Yeah, you're right. And obviously a few others like Page
on
the bench. Here's Ben Brooks. Can he whip one in? It's going to go.
Must have taken deflection, surely.
It's going to be a corner, surely. It is. PK only started taking corners when Pedro was out the side. Pedro's back in the side now, but PK is taking it, which is interesting. Whipped in on the right foot. Near post!
Goal.
It's in! And it's Tom Anderson!
Tom Anderson.
Against his old club on his 50th appearance for the Tags. And just like that, it's 2-0 to Hashtag.
Brilliant.
Yeah, Hashtag now very good value for their 2-0 lead. As I mentioned, that's Tom Anderson's 50th appearance for the club. What a time to score. And I believe it takes him to double figures in terms of goals as well for the club, which is fantastic. Actually, it's actually 2 in 3 games for Tom Anderson as well.
Fantastic. Ben Brooks, first time he's been in the opposite half.
Yeah, got the corner.
Gone forward, winning the corner.
Yeah, very good stuff. PK with the assist there on the corner as well. And that's why he stayed on corners, even though Pedro's returned to the side, because he's got those decent deliveries.
I think with the conditions, though, I don't think it's the end of the scoring for the night.
No. It's a low throw towards Moses here. Waldridge gets a foot to it. Hard to dispossess the big man from the ball, but Carvalho gets a touch to this. PK doing kick-ups in the middle now. Flicks it towards Greg Halford, It could be through. Is he the right side of the keeper here? Joseph gets there. Was Greg onside there?
I don't know, but he had his handbrake on, though, Greg.
Yeah. Well, because obviously we track the stats these days, and Greg still has got a good top speed when he gets going. He still can hit some speeds of 30 kilometres an hour, which only a handful of players do.
Yeah, he's got that long leg stride as well.
Exactly. I think it's one of them, is once he gets going. Yeah. You know? Big throw towards Greg, flicks it inside. Pedro takes it in his stride almost.
Is he almost took that off Max?
I think so, maybe, yeah. Tom Anderson's going to take this. Can he aim it towards Greg? It's a big hoof. Greg is under it. Flicked high. Jermaine's got players all around him. Max Cornell chests it. Has a go. Why not? He's earned the right.
Had a bit of dip on it.
2 decent strikes from outside the box. Not quite challenging the keeper yet, though. He's Thurrock on the ball here. Cut out though by Ben Brooks. They get it back. Chance for a shot from the edge. Looking for the ball into the box. Really strong challenge from Harry Haysom.
Tackle.
Thought maybe he'd take one in the head there, but he's got up quickly. Ball comes back into the box. Good punch from Philp against the big man Brian Moses, who brings it down once again in the box. Tries the overhead kick, and it's off the line.
Off the line by Ando.
Unbelievable stuff from Tom Anderson again.
And again.
Twice in one move. The man's on fire.
That had beaten the keeper as well. The first one had beaten the keeper.
Wow. Tom Anderson, take a bow. There's only one name on my shortlist for player of the match right now, by the way. Can we get rid of it here? Moses in the box, cleared this time by Brooks. What a half Tomo's having. Cornell, cushioned header to PK. Can he get it under control?
Just wouldn't come down.
Takes a boot to the chest there.
Not sure that's a foul. It just wouldn't come down the ball.
PK. It's what he does. It's what he does. He's got his skill. What do you think of his gloves, by the way?
Not as good as my mittens.
I've seen you play with some gloves.
Not as good as my mittens from the 1920 season, but they're not bad.
He hasn't got an excuse though. He literally wears them. He thinks he's going skiing afterwards. Well, that's a curling effort there from Brooksy. Was that a shot?
I'm not sure. I don't think it was.
Well, that is the half-time whistle here. 2-0 to the Tags. You can't really complain. We're going to have a very different second half ahead of us with the wind going against us. But so far, so good for the Tags.
Listen, you said it's about playing the game, playing the situation, you've got to play it all. The pitch, the atmosphere. They're going to try now and house their way back into the game. You can guarantee they've been desperate for it from the bench. They will do everything they can to disrupt us. We've got to maintain our discipline. We cannot allow them easy ball into our box. Right? Because they'll just get, and it'll only take a slip or a mistake that gets them back in, and then their backs will be up. We've got to manage. First 20 minutes this half are absolutely key. The way we start, the way we play, we've got to carry on with the tempo we've had, right, because you've been really good. You've been really good in a difficult situation, but it's not even half a job done yet.
We're underway here for the second half. We've got an absolute reunion going on here in the East Thurrock press box, by the way. Not only have I got Tom Williams next to me, Lee Hursit and George Smudger-Smith in the building. We're actually playing against George Smith next week. When we play Holbridge, well, we've got Coggeshall on the Tuesday night before that one. Back underway here, though. 2-0 to the Tags. Hopefully more goals to come. Still decent, to be fair.
Great strike.
Really hit that ball hard. PK's under this one. Should have probably won the header, but gets away with it. Finds Greg. Good take. Couple people trying to dispossess him there. Jermaine's going to nick it. Look at that ball for Toby. Is it going to fall for him? Toby here for his second of the game. Can he get a shot off? Oh, my word.
Don't think that was too far away. Jermaine's got his hands on his head. I think he was close. He could see the angle.
I mean, he's hit it hard. And it's just flashed right across the keeper's goal. Could have been 2 for the night for Toby and 3 for the Tags.
Nice early ball from Jermaine as well.
Brooks, what can you do here? Sends it towards Greg. Chests it down brilliantly for Cornhill. That's another late challenge,
Foul,
I think.
surely. Yeah.
They're getting a little bit restless now, aren't they?
Yeah.
PK and Brooksy standing over this. Could Brooksy shoot from here, Tom? Would you think about shooting from here? It's about 35
Keeper's
yards.
handling's been okay, to be fair. Look like they're going to move it.
Well, PK's going to lift it in instead towards Cornhill. It's headed away by an East Thurrock head. Haysom lays it to Pedro. Pedro whips it on the left foot. Haysom's got a try.
Nice delivery from PK. Lovely delivery, actually.
Yeah, it was. Hayes sends it into the Skubik, who's just come off the bench. Jermaine welcomes him to the game.
There's a couple of good tackles from Jermaine in this game.
Yeah, he's not a shrinking violet in there. Gets stuck in. And he's played a criminal amount of minutes this season with a couple of different injuries. So he's not played anywhere near as much as he would have liked or we would have probably liked. I feel like he's got a real bee in his bonnet to have a big, strong second half of the season.
Needs to look really bright, really lively and bright today.
Aldridge header, plucked out the sky by Hayes. Sent towards Moses, who... It's another foul on... What? It's a push in the back. Played on, though.
Do you know what? I think he had his whistle in his mouth, the ref, so that's
Pedro.
great play.
Oh, flicks it to Greg.
The
Greg
toe
pokes it. It nearly caused all kinds of problems. I think he got a deflection on the way as well.
The Ronaldinho special.
That would have been delightful. And that's maybe good advantage played by the ref then.
Yeah, I think so. I think so, yeah.
Brooksy's got it here. He's got Pedro in absolute acres if he wants to play it short, but I think he'll stick it in the mixer. Brooksy.
Great ball.
Drives it in. Oh, it's a great header.
Oh.
Harry Haysom. So close.
Very close. Good delivery.
Feels like we're looking for a third here. Lovely diving header from Jermaine.
Toby's in
kept it
Toby's
alive
in
here.
here.
Puts it inside to Greg Halford. Oh, it's a great save. You've got to say Joseph has saved his team there.
He's done really well. Really unselfish from Toby. I think he could have shot, but it's a fantastic save.
Clever word about the Robin Van Persie-esque header from Jermaine to set that up.
It was very, it was like a flight path.
The distance he's got on that is outrageous. Right, Brooks takes it quickly. Greg was ready for it. Can he get a shot off here? Plays Pedro to the left. Pedro puts it across his left foot. Dealt with by the East Thurrock defence. Go on, Tom. Oh, it's difficult to win those ones against Moses. Toby doing some defending here.
Good, Tobes.
Fantastic. Can he turn it into an attack now? Look at the defensive work from Pert, though. He is rapid. And the East Thurrock bench are rabid. They are fuming with that one.
He's just been clever there, Tobes. He's run across him. You know, it's a foul. It is a foul.
Yeah, it's a foul, nothing more.
Yeah.
Stepping it out for him there, PK. PK's going to take this now. It's going to go heavy, I think. Oh, Greg's gone down in the bottom. No, Haysom went down, sorry. Haysom heads it to Greg. Francis gets it back, has a shot. Oh, keeper's dropped it! Oh, and it's a goal for Max Cornell. And it's a Robbie Keane celebration.
Keeper's had a shocker. Keeper's had a shocker.
Yeah, it wasn't the best shot from Jermaine, but it was too much for the keeper to handle.
Yeah.
And Max Cornhill scores the rebound. Fantastic stuff. All from that free kick as well.
Yep. Went through some bodies. Probably saw it late. Bobbled a couple of times.
3 different goal scorers, 3 different assisters today. Jermaine gets the assist for that one for a shot. Max with the goal, and that is Max's 7th goal of the season as well. So we haven't got one player on a lot of goals. Most teams we play have got a goal scorer with more individual goals than us. We've got a lot of players around the 8-9 mark.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing, trust me, definitely.
Oh, it's a difficult one to control. He's done quite well, to be fair. But Pedro's got a foot on it. So's PK, but Barton comes away with the ball. Not a bad pass. Is he offside? Linesman says no. Ashman up against Haysom here. Gives a step over. Crosses it in. Back post.
It's a
really
fantastic
good header from
header.
Matty Waldridge. And then the follow-up header from Moses was just an easy one in the end for Philp.
You know, after a really quite a quiet second half from Tomo, Max pushing him all the way for man of the match here.
Yeah. Good clearance from Anderson. Both
See,
got
I
a
love
goal
that.
as well,
I love this. He's chasing that all the way down, Jermaine. I'd absolutely love that. He's
got it.
absolutely brilliant.
Jermaine Francis here has got it back.
Penalty.
Oh, is he gonna
all day.
get it? He's
All
got
day
it.
penalty. All day.
Jermaine Francis.
That's come from chasing a lost cause.
And I was about to say to you, is he in your thoughts for player of the match? Because he's been great tonight.
He has to be. He has to be as well.
So who takes this? It's going to be Halford, I imagine. Chance for Halford to make it 4. It's going to be a second assist of the game for Jermaine Francis if Halford converts this penalty. I think a yellow would be a bit harsh, don't you think? Just get the penalty is punishment enough. I think East Thurrock just kicked off about it. Who was the one that gave it away then? Was it number 5, McQueen?
Sure, I thought it was the fullback.
No, I think he beat the fullback.
But then was it not the fullback who chased him in and tripped him up? Not sure. Not
maybe,
sure.
You may be right. You might be right.
I'm not sure.
But the fullback's
He's
not
not
there,
booking the fullback.
Yeah.
He's booking centre half.
Maybe it's for something after then.
Yeah.
It's been made to wait a little while though, Greg, to take this penalty. But here he is, Greg Halford, to make it 4-0 for the Tags. Scores and sends the keeper the wrong way in the process.
Yeah.
4 different goal scorers tonight. 2 assists for Jermaine Francis. 4-0 to the Tags. I mean, you wouldn't have seen this coming after the first 20 minutes or so, would you?
No, it was very tight, very even. As soon as that first goal went in, though, it all changed.
Yeah, it really did.
Our levels went up. Their heads went down.
Halford now dropping deep. Find a man that can do both. You can play him anywhere. Find a man that can do everything. He plays it to Brooksy. Brooksy sends it forward, looking for Miles. Yeah, you'd love to chop, wouldn't you?
Would have sent 19 into the stand.
Yeah. So let's not lose the clean sheet here, boys.
No,
Come on.
definitely.
He's going to book him. Free kick here for Critchley. Dinked in towards the middle of the box. Can we clear it? It's a long-range effort, and it's as close as they've got this half, pretty much. Brooks throwing. And that is the final whistle, and it is 4-0 to #United. A very good performance in both halves. Willow, what did you think, and who's your UFL player of the match?
I thought they were excellent. I thought the tempo, all game. Tomo had an excellent first half. I thought Toby had a really good first half, but my man of the match is Max.
Max Cornell.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent. I thought he was absolutely excellent.
He does the dirty work. He does the pretty work as well. He scored a goal again tonight, Max Cornell. So a really good performance across the team. But Max Cornell is the UFL Player of the Match tonight. You can see the league table. We don't go to top because no one else played tonight. It was a Friday night game, but we do close the gap with Sudbury. If they drop points tomorrow, it's going to get very interesting. And plus 4 goals better on the goal difference as well. It was a good night's work for the Tags. If you enjoyed this one, drop a like on the video, subscribe for more. Until next time, don't forget to hashtag it.